Okay. Okay, yeah, that, All right, this video tonight is in response to Danimal Jones, good friend of mine. He made a video where he was talking about how Kel Tecs are better than Glocks, and I just have to say, man, you're awesome. It's been needed to be said for so long, but you know, everyone is just afraid of the Glock establishment. They have such a marketing power out there that just nobody's willing to admit the truth, that the Kel Tec is such a sweeter firearm than the Glock 19 here. So this is my PF9. First off, let's take into account that if you look, the PF9 is much smaller than the Glock. Everyone knows that when you make something smaller, that's harder to do. It's like Glock just made a big gun, and it's all square and squared off, and it's just like they just took a slab of metal and just made it into a gun. It's like they're not even trying. The Kel Tec, it's got a milled slide, it's got nice curvature, and it's just beautiful compared to the squared off Glock. All right. Secondly, the Glock has a very, very dangerous trigger. The trigger pull on the Glock is like, I don't know, maybe like 5.5 pounds. The Kel Tec, though, has a much safer trigger. You have to go all the way forward each time. When you pull the trigger, it pulls back the hammer, and I think it's got like, I don't know, like a 30-pound trigger pull, which is just far safer, and everyone needs a gun with at least a 30-pound trigger pull just to be safe. You should have like stronger fingers after going to the range, after shooting a PF9, and that's what I'm looking for in a gun, is to be physically superior to others. All right. Now, the other thing about the PF9 that I really enjoy is it looks like a James Bond gun. It's small, it's sleek. You know, I dare say that if they had the polymer technology and the Kel Tec was available back in the 60s, Sean Connery would have been carrying a PF9 over the Walther PPK. I mean, the Walther PPK was nice, don't get me wrong, but it was a little .380. This is a 9mm. It's a man's caliber. I think Sean Connery would have preferred to carry this. Plus, you know, Sean Connery never needed more than 7 rounds in any of the Bond movies that I can remember, so why would you even need a Glock? It's just silly to have, like, a double-stacked magazine. Good Lord, that is dangerous and irresponsible to give somebody that many bullets. Oh, and have you seen the advertisements that Glock puts out where they can put it underwater and pull it out and shoot it, put it in mud and shoot it? I mean, how dangerous is that? I mean, trying to get your customers to try to stick their guns in mud and then shoot them afterwards? I mean, monkey see, monkey do. That's irresponsible, Glock. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking. All right, so again, wanted to say a big shout out to Danimal Firearms Freedom 2013. Love your channel, and thank you, man, for having the courage to say what needed to be said, that Kel Tec rules and Glock drools.
Meep, meep.